Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Anisa, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell. Everything I'm linked to will link to down below in the description. Also, my link tree is down below in the description to follow me on my socials, and let's get right into the video. So this is the nail for my pointer finger, and I'm going in and etching the inside of the nail only to where my nail bed goes, and then I'm also bringing the sides in just a little bit. You can do this with a hand file. I'm also going over the top just to make it a little bit more flush when I glue it down. And here I am checking to make sure it's all good. It is. I think that's like a size 3 or 4 maybe. And then now I'm going in and showing you guys what you want to do. So you want to go ahead and remove the shine from your natural nail completely. I already did it, but I wasn't recording, so I went ahead and showed you. So I have a peel off base coat on right now, but this is what you want to do on your natural nails. You want to go ahead and add a dehydrator. You can use alcohol or swipe or anything like that. After that's dried, you want to go in and add your primer. I'm using the Mia Secret Extra Bond, and I noticed this lasts for me very well. And I'm using the complete Beetles system, so the little nail glue gel, the lamp, and the tips. So I'm using the entire kit, and I've shown this on my channel before, but here we go again because I just wanted to create something really quick, and I will be saving these nails to wear as press-ons later on. So that's why I added the peel off base coat. And so now I'm adding a thin layer of nail glue gel onto the nails, and I will be curing it for 60 seconds. Sorry if you can hear like a smoke detector or something. It's not in my room, but now I'm adding the glue gel. So what you want to do is add like a little bit of slip there. So you guys saw I added it on the part that I had already filed, and then I went ahead and added a little bit of gel at the cuticle area, and I'm going ahead and pushing it down. And you want to turn your light on first because it's easier that way. Then you want to go ahead and make sure it's down, and you don't want to put like too much force, because if you do and you cure it that way, it's gonna, as soon as you let go, after a while it's gonna hurt on your nail. It's gonna feel sore, and you want to let go once you start to feel it tighten up, because if you let go too soon, it's gonna create a bubble and it's gonna cure with that bubble in there. Even though you have enough product, you let go before it was done, so you kind of shifted it, and it's gonna have like a bubble in it, and it's gonna cure because it works faster that way for whatever reason. And then you have to take the whole nail off. So if you add enough, and I went ahead and added more gel right there, just because I didn't have enough. These nails, just to me, like these tips have a slight amount of curve on my nails, so in order to get around that curve, I go ahead and add just a little bit more gel than I really need to, but it's only enough to where it covers my natural nail. It's not like super thick, because then it just wouldn't look right. The nails wouldn't look good. So you want to make sure you don't add way too much gel, because then your nails are going to be too thick. It's not going to last any longer. But you also want to make sure you have enough gel, because if you just use a little bit of a layer, your tip might peel off. So you just kind of want to Goldilocks it a bit. And then here I let go just a little bit too early, and then I got a bubble on the side of my nail, and it cured with a bubble in it. And here's how they're looking. So I'm going to let you guys watch the rest. So just a little bit of a slip layer, and then add the rest of the gel that's on the brush. You might need a little bit more. Make sure it's at the cuticle area. Make sure your lamp is on, and push down just a little bit just to spread the gel out evenly, and then go ahead and cure it. And you're only curing it until it freezes the nail, because you will do a full 60-second cure in the lamp after you complete all the nails, like on one hand. So you complete this hand and then freeze it in the lamp completely. So after the nails have been cured for 60 seconds, they are completely cured. Now I'm going to, in the big lamp, then it's completely cured. And now I'm going to be removing the shine from the plastic tip with a 180 grit sanding band. And I'm using my Not Like Lucy drill. Usually I use my dust collector, but for some reason I wasn't using it. And after I'm done with this, it'll be time for the design. But you want to make sure you dust these nails off very well. And if you use alcohol on these nails, they might turn white. That's just how it is because it's plastic and alcohol also. If you do that, it's okay. I'm pretty sure I add a base coat to these nails. I think I do. I do it every single time. I've heard you don't have to add a base coat, but I do it just in case. But right now all I'm doing is removing the shine from the plastic tip, and I'm also going around the cuticle area to make sure if there's any gel that spilled out, I'm getting it up because you don't want to leave it on your skin for an extended period of time. And I'm also cutting the length down, as you can see. And I'm doing it this way all with my hand file just because I don't want to use my file. Just because to me it's a little bit faster this way and it's easier, especially because I am using like the little peel off base coat, and it is kind of hard to file my pinky with a regular file just because it's like it doesn't hold the same way. It's a little bit difficult to do it, so I like to use my drill for it. But you want to make sure you get off any of your dust before you start polishing on the nail, because if you do that, it's just going to be a horrible mess, because even if you think you get it out, you're not going to get it out. But now I'm using the Not Like Lucy 80-100 grit file, and I'm looking for the softer side, the 100 grit side. And I'm just redefining the shape just a little bit, just because I feel like I need to, because I did shorten it. At first I wasn't going to do it, but then I just did it anyways. So I'm making sure everything is straight. And like I said, it's hard for me to file my pinky. So if it looks weird, sorry. But after that, it's time to do the design. So the nails have been completely dust off and cleansed. I think I find more dust on my hand, but I'm just going to use the Model 1's base coat, just because you can use any base coat you want, or you don't have to use a base coat. I still haven't figured out which one is better. I just like the base coat over the plastic tips, just to make sure the polish sticks to it and doesn't peel. I don't have a peeling issue when I do this. I don't really have an issue with peeling at all, because for the most part on the plastic tips only, I use base coat. On the acrylics, I don't use base coat, just because for some reason it just works better that way for me. But I'm going to apply the base coat very evenly. You don't want a thick layer. You don't need a thick layer. And then I'm going to go ahead and cure in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. I like to cure every single layer of polish for a full cure or almost a full cure. I feel like that's part of the reason why I don't get any peeling or lifting. And you want to make sure, in order to keep your shape, you keep wiping off the sides of the nails, like the tips and all that. But you want to use a glove or a brush. I think it's called Orfil. It's called Orfil. And this is from the Born Pretty Transparent Nudes collection. And I love this color. I will do 3 coats of this, just so I can get a more opaque color, because as you can see, it's very transparent. And I will be doing Frenches, as you can see from the thumbnail. And for some reason I wanted to do something very galaxy-ish, because I've been wanting to do something with Catseye, but I don't have the Catseye polish I want. This is everything after this Born Pretty color. Like the gels will be from Mitsy, except for the top coat. The top coat is acrylic creamery, but like I said, 3 layers of this to get full opacity. You can do like 4, but to me it wasn't worth it. I just wanted to make sure my nail beds looked even in color. That's the only thing I wanted, because the tips are going to be covered with black gel polish for the Catseye, so the tip doesn't really matter. But in order to keep everything opaque, it kind of does, or you're gonna see like different colors. Like the black is gonna be different. So I'm gonna let you guys see what I'm talking about when I get there. But after I'm done with this second layer, I'm gonna go ahead and cure it in a lamp for 30 to 60 seconds. And then after that, it'll be time for the Mitsy Polishes, which is the Cat's Eye. So now I'm wiping off the tacky layer that the Born Pretty polishes leave. And now it's time for the Mitsy Polishes. So in the Mitsy, I think it's Catseye collection, it comes with a black. I think this is the collection it comes with. Yes, it is, because the reflective glitter doesn't come with a black. So with this, it's a base for the cat's eye because the cat's eyes are pretty dark. So it matches perfectly. And I didn't really have a theme. I just wanted to use the cat's eye effect. And as you guys can see, like, look at the nail beds. Like, they look really good. They look kind of like acrylic. And that's kind of why I did that, just so it looks more uniform versus me just leaving my natural nail there and it looking like weird. So you don't have to use like a nail bed color if you don't want to. And I also recommend doing your fingers in increments, so not doing all of them at the exact same time. But it happens sometimes. Okay, it was like 11 o'clock while I was doing this. I was also watching like a live stream, so I wasn't paying attention too much. But after the fact, I realized I put it on all my fingers, but it's okay. I'm using acetone and lint-free wipes because I ran out of paper towels. So I'm using lint-free wipes. The gel on my hand will get cleaned up. Don't worry about it. But after you touch gel, you want to make sure you wash your hands, or any products for that matter. I'm just checking to see if I like it. But it's easier to use the acetone when you do it because sometimes the alcohol will just slip if it's not a fast enough, because like the percentage of alcohol, like the higher the percentage, the faster it'll dry. So like 90% alcohol is going to dry pretty quick, so that might be fine. But the one I have is like 70 or something, and I actually did this finger a little bit too high, so I will go ahead and add more gel to it and fix it. But I'm not going to let you guys see that because it took me forever to do these nails. And this is how I did it. I just used this little brush. I think this is from Natalie Carmona. It is, yes. This little brush kit is a Natalie Carmona little brush kit. That's on her website because it has the dotting tools on the back. And after you get the polish the way you want it, you want to go ahead and give it a full cure. Do not flash cure black because it will wrinkle once you take it out. I've done it before, and I did it with these polishes, like with the black. I did it. So yeah, any nails that need like more black on it, I'm gonna go ahead and add it just because it's just for like cleaning purposes. Why I did it, because the line might be a little crooked or anything like that, and I might have went too high on one side, too low on the other side. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it in. After I'm done getting it the way that I like it, I'm gonna go ahead and cure it for a full 60 seconds, and then I'm gonna go in with my cat's eye polishes. So after the black has been fully cured, I'm going in. This is either number 1 or number 3, but this one is a green shift. It has like green and blue and purple in it, and it's really, really pretty. You can see the best effects to me in like different lighting. It's going to change. In my bathroom, I saw it a different way, and in my room, I saw it a different way. Under the LED light, I saw it a different way. And I think this one right here might be number 3, but it's just, this one is a purple version and it has more purple and blue, no green, and it is very pretty. So with the magnet, as you can see it move on camera, that's my favorite part about watching Catseye on camera. It looks a lot better on video to me because like I couldn't see it. Like in real life, you have to be at a certain angle in order to see it actually change and move, because I was like, it's not doing anything. But on camera, you can clearly see it's doing something, and it's because of the angle of the camera. Like this is right above, and I'm looking at it kind of from a side angle, because that's just kind of how it works. And so any fingers where I feel like the cat's eye is not looking the best, I will go ahead, because this is still wet right now. That's how I'm able to move it. So I'm going to go ahead and add more cat's eye polish to only the black part. And before because you see I didn't see any on that half, so I went ahead and added some more. But before I cure these, after I get it the way that I want it, I'm going to go ahead and clean up that smile line again, because I'm just using the regular polish brush, so it might get on the nail bed color. So you want to go ahead and clean it up so your smile line is nice and crisp. It doesn't matter kind of sort of after this, because I will be putting like stickers and bling and all that on it. So it could have looked a bit messier, but it doesn't really matter. I prefer to do it clean and then go ahead and be like, oh, I didn't have to. But just in case I didn't want to add any of that, I could have just left it like this, because this is really pretty to me. And I really like the shape. These coffin nails are really nice. And again, make sure you clean your sides up just so you don't have to go in and refile the nails, because it's always a pain to do it after all the polish is applied. So now I'm going in and adding the stickers. These are from Amazon. I'm going to have to see if I can find them. But these are really cute. So I couldn't really get these stickers straight for whatever reason, like in between the smile line. I was struggling really, really bad. And you will want to use 2 coats of top coat in order to make sure these are flat down. I like to do base coat and then top coat, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. You can do like 2 layers top coat or a base coat and then a top coat. It doesn't really matter. But it's just to make sure you cannot feel the sticker through the top coat, because if the sticker is kind of like peeling up through the top coat a little bit, you can actually peel the entire thing off, and then you're going to be left with a hole in like your nail, like the top coat part. So I'd rather make sure it's completely covered versus just like leaving it like that. So now this is a little box from Amazon. I actually did a little ASMR video of me putting it in there, and I'm using the Mccart Rhinestone glue gel. I think that's what it's called. And then I'm also using acrylic Creamery's diamond top coat, and I'll show you guys that later. But typically I like to put the Mccart Rhinestone glue gel, put like the blob of it where I'm going. Then I go ahead and put the crystals on top of that so I can sink it in there, and I don't have to top coat around each individual crystal, because the top coat is kind of already seeping around it with the rhinestone glue gel around it too. So it's already kind of like locked into place. And this one I do change a lot, like, because I didn't know what I was doing, but I just knew I wanted to use these because I haven't used them before, and I've had them for months at this point. So yes, and if this, like, these look a little bit weird, they did kind of shift, and I didn't notice that they shifted after I had cured it already. This is still wet right now, so that's why I'm, like, moving it around a lot. But I didn't know that it shifted, and I cured it, and then I took it out, and I was like, oh, it shifted. And I wasn't going to take all these off because, like I said earlier, it was, like, 11 p.m., 12 a.m. I was watching a live stream, so I really wasn't paying attention like that. I just wanted these to look good. And they turned out really, really cute. Way better than I was expecting, actually. And I actually do have some, like, galaxy stickers and all that. that are in gold, and I was looking for those, but I kind of gave up because, like I said, it was already really late at night. And yeah, I just been wanting to do a set like this with the cat's eye because I've been seeing cat's eye everywhere and it looks really, really good. So after I'm done with that, with the crystals and all that, and it's been cured, I'm using the diamond top coat gel, and I'm going around it, and I'm making sure that the stickers and the sides are fully covered. And I do wipe the sides off. Like I said, you do not want to get the gel like on your skin, and if you do, you want to kind of like wipe it off and wash your hands like immediately after. And you do not want it to cure on your skin because you can get like a product allergy. So yes, but I'm just top coating all these nails, and you guys, these are gorgeous. Like the shift was insane, but I did post these on my story right after I did them. So follow me on my socials. My link tree is linked down below in the description, so you get to see everything first. And after that's been cured for 60 seconds, I'm going in and adding some Bomb Nails cuticle oil. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell. Everything I've linked to will be linked to down below in the description. Don't forget to check out the cards I have like linked up. Those are just different videos. And I hope you guys enjoy these after shots, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.